star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
And that was Skylar Cole singing the national anthem. A fantastic rendition. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning into 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action for you coming up. Along with Coach Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. Hall of Famer David Aldridge will be joining us from the sidelines moments from now. And they'll have some minutes to make up for with an injury in their roster.
Compensating for the absence of a key player can be difficult, but they've got to hold strong.
Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. Vucevic is out there with Dosunmu. Then it's Ball. Then it's White. And it's Giddey in at the small forward. And for the Warriors, up front, it's Green at the 4 with Jackson Davis at the 5. Some kind of shooting in the backcourt for him. It's Curry and Hield. And it's Butler in at the 3 slot. And looking at tonight's contest, Coach, why are both teams so good rebounding?
Well, I'd like to say it's great coaching, Kevin. You know, I can always give those guys credit. But in reality, both teams do have a philosophy to go after the ball, and both these teams have tough, active people who are committed to getting as many extra possessions as they possibly can.
And you can't win in this league unless you can rebound, right?
Well, especially on the defensive end, Kevin, you've got to be able to keep the other team off the glass. At the offensive end, it sort of varies from team to team.
4 on the shot clock. Beyond the arc. And it's White missing. Break since reaching 5 consecutive NBA Finals. The Warriors have missed the playoffs 3 of the past 5 years.
And to be fair, they did go 46-36 last season. They were 10 games over 500 last year. So they weren't a bad team, but Golden State doesn't just expect to be in the play-in. They want to be a contender.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good look.
And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And last season he was successful 81% of the time when he went to the line, so he didn't waste a lot of opportunities.
The first free throw is good. Both free throws good from Dosunmu. Hey, Coach, one area the Bulls can struggle with, defending the outside shot.
Yeah, Kevin, they've been very poor the last few seasons on that front. Not closing out, missing assignments. It's strange because they were once elite in that regard under Donovan.
Now here's Curry. Hield sets the pick for Curry. Another miss by Curry. White against Hield. Pass the ball. And here's Vucevic. It's hauled in by Jackson Davis. Golden State's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Here's Green. Vucevic with the rebound.
That's not a bad shot at all. It just didn't go in. Sometimes the process is right and you still get a bad result. He led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. And the Bulls will go for a different look here. Jalen Smith, he's checked in for Vucevic. Williams comes in for Dosunmu. Buzelis is checked in for Josh Giddey. And Kevin Huerter subbed in for Lonzo Ball. Here's Podziemski. Pass to Looney. Here's Santos. On the wing, Payton. There's the three. Podziemski's shot is good.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
We've got 33 seconds left to play in the first. White, good.
And White understands his role on this team. They look to him to drain that jumper.
Butler feeling out a bit. Up and in on the layup.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
Butler against Huerter. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
Now here's Curry from deep three-point land. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Bulls lead by 1. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from San Francisco. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And looking at what we've seen so far from the Bulls, guys, what do you think?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, but it's hard to keep that kind of intensity for the entire game. But if they can come close to that, they'll be in a great spot.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Bulls. We've got Buzelis. Josh Giddey is out there with Kevin Huerter. Then it's Jalen Smith, and it's Williams at the 4-man position. Bulls leading by 3. Pass to Giddey. I'm told now by our producer, do we have him, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charania. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Thanks. Many consider this summer to be the most challenging field in the history of international basketball. Nevertheless, Team USA got it done in Paris. It's not getting any easier, but the star power of the U.S. men's team shined bright in the City of Lights. Guys, a classic ending for a stacked U.S. roster.
You're right. What a performance. Hey, Shams Charania with the report. Thanks, Shams. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And that's not nearly the kind of defense that's going to prevent a player of his ability from scoring.
And staying a positive for the Bulls over the last couple seasons. They've really done a good job of taking care of the ball.
Yeah, Kevin, that's been an emphasis for them. You don't want to beat yourself. So you look up and down the roster, it's a pretty disciplined group, but it's also the kind of thing that can change from year to year. Well, when they're playing off you, you have to make them pay, and he could.
Herder on the wing. Curry against Giddey. Over Curry. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Giddey's got the lead up to 7 now for the Bulls. And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. He wants to talk to his guys. And Greg, for Buzelis, basketball has been a part of his family for generations.
Yeah, how about that? Both his parents played professionally in Lithuania, as did both of his grandfathers. And his dad now works for the Lithuanian men's national team as a physiotherapist.
So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Vucevic checked in for Smith. Dosunmu comes in for Williams. Kobe White, he's checked in for Kevin Herter. And Ball subbed in for Buzelis. .56 seconds left to play in the first half. Back to Green. With the teardrop. Basket counts. Green's got his first basket. Clock management. This is where they can get a 2-for-1.
And Kevin, every opportunity counts.
They set the screen. White wide open. He fired. A three-pointer off the mark. Oh, and he's going up for the alley-oop here. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Payton against Giddey. Inside. Out to White. Clock at 4. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Vucevic has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And so it's the Chicago Bulls with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Alongside Steve Kerr and Coach, what is the offensive approach going to be in the second half?
Well, we just have to do what we do, move the ball and wear them down with our ball movement, our cutting, and our spacing, and set better screens, all the usual stuff.
Yeah, it always seems to work out for you in the long run. Thanks, Steve. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. All right, Stan, hypothetical situation. Down one, shot clock is off. If you could pick anyone in the NBA, who do you want taking that shot?
Well, I'm going to go back in time a little bit, Kevin. The guy who really made my career for me as a head coach. I'm taking Dwayne Wade. He was the best that I ever saw. Not only did he have the ability to make clutch shots, he managed the game clock as well as anybody I've ever seen.
The situation was never too big for him, was it?
Never was, and he's so smart in addition to being as talented as he was.
Some kind of shooting in the backcourt for him. It's Curry and Hield. Up front, it's Green at the 4 with Jackson Davis at the 5. And it's Butler in at the small forward position. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Now here's Curry.
Love the fact that Ball can use his length to annoy shooters. Make sure whoever he's on doesn't get off a clean shot.
Bulls have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. First one falls for him. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. And a minute played as the second half gets going. Hield outside. Green with a screen on White. Three-pointer, Hield. Sinks the three-pointer. Hield's got his first 3 points of the game.
And never shying away from a three. Hield has supreme confidence in his shot.
There's a screen. Pass to Dosunmu. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Vucevic. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Vucevic has got 5 now.
Certainly, Nikola can hit threes, but come on. He's a 7-footer with touch. Those inside shots, they work too.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Gary Payton has checked in for Draymond Green. Chicago also making some changes. Smith checked in for Vucevic, and it's Williams in for Lonzo Ball. Hield against White. Butler way outside. Chicago grabs the miss. When it comes to players who like having fun, Greg, Jimmy Butler has to be way up there.
Kevin, did you see his media picture for the 23-24 season? He looked like he belonged in an emo band with that hairstyle. Jimmy is definitely one of those guys that likes to troll and have fun.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, a couple of seasons ago, Steph Curry first brought out the night-night when he put a team away. Asked about his inspiration, he said, "I have no idea. I don't choreograph any of that stuff. I was just having fun." You know how kids' bedtime routines are important? It's the final signal for job well done that day.